But when we talk about consent, and when we talk about it as more than just, hey, may I, yes, you may, but when we think about these things about respect and empathy, we are teaching for children to be empowered, to know their boundaries, to be able to say no, to trust their instincts to say, okay, something doesn't feel right, I'm getting out of here, and that's good, that's part of it. But we're also teaching this is how and why we respect someone else. And this is how I will empathize with you and recognize that no matter how much I want to kiss you, I can put myself in this position and say, if somebody were doing something else to me that I didn't want, I wouldn't like it, so I won't do it to you. We have to teach empathy. That's such a critical piece. And when we teach things like how to appropriately handle rejection, rejection does not mean that you go and make them do it more or you try to convince them, right? Because preventing abuse is just as much how do we teach children not to break those boundaries. There was recently a study that's just come out in the last few years from Columbia University that showed that students who had had some form of consent and relationships education were 50% less likely to be sexually assaulted. 50%. So when we have statistics like 1 in 4 and 1 in 6, and we have a proven way of cutting that in half, why wouldn't we?